Hi, I'm Spencer. Today I'm going to be walking you through Calendly. Calendly is a scheduling software that allows you to create events and allow people to schedule meetings with you, or you can use it to schedule meetings with coworkers and employees. Calendly's main strength is its ability to integrate with other calendar softwares like Microsoft Outlook or Google Calendar. When integrated, Calendly can add events directly to your Outlook or Google Calendar and also prevents events being scheduled in already occupied time slots. Here is the Calendly dashboard. You can see here I've already created an event, but let's go to account settings first and make sure everything is okay. So here I can update my profile picture to make it more friendly, but I can also change my display name and the welcome message when someone comes to schedule an event. For branding, I can upload a logo. So let's say I work for a company, I could upload the company logo to make it more professional. And then for my link, I can change what the link is for each Calendly URL I make. So everything's good. Let's go back and let's make an event. All right, back on the Calendly dashboard, I can add a new event by pressing create in this top corner here. And then we can do an event type. Here I can pick what kind of meeting I want. I can make a group meeting or a one-on-one meeting, or if I had teammates, I can make a collective or round robin meeting. I just have to add members to this account. Let's select one-on-one first. So here we can change the event name and we'll call it Pep Talk and Pat on the Back. And for location, I can make it a Zoom meeting. By clicking on Zoom meeting, I would have to integrate Zoom so I can send a link through Calendly. Or if not, you can make a Microsoft Teams or a phone call or a Google Meet meeting. Or you can even do an in-person meeting if that's what you want. So I'll select Zoom, and the description will be, I'll give you a pep talk. All right, and then the event link is already created by the event name, and our event color will be blue. Next, we can set up the specifics of the meeting. I can set a time period for when they can schedule it, or I can create a date range when people can schedule this type of meeting. So I'll change the 60 calendar days to 30 days. So what this means is that 30 days, they can schedule this meeting up to 30 days before they want the meeting to occur. And the duration, Calendly can make a meeting as long as 12 hours, but I think I'll just leave it at 45. And then for schedule is what time period of each day can they schedule a meeting. So the existing schedule right here is working hours, which is 9 to 4. Buffer times, if you add them, allow you periods of time before and after meetings to process or prepare before. So if I added a buffer of 15 minutes, Calendly would not schedule any meetings 15 minutes before. So you won't have a back-to-back meeting if you have a before buffer. If you have an after buffer, they won't schedule a meeting after it as well. So we'll just leave the 15-minute before buffer and move on. The last step before we are able to send this meeting link to others are some additional options. Invitee questions allow us to ask a question or create a form to ask our guest before the meeting takes place. So the default question is this: please share anything that will help us prepare for our meeting. If I wanted to add one, I could, but I'm just going to leave it. Workflows are an automation around the event. So if I wanted to, I could add a workflow, and I'll show you how you can do that right now. So workflows will automate a sequence of events that will happen after they schedule an event with you. So let's create a new one. So here are a bunch of options. I could send an email reminder to myself or to the invitee, or I could text them as well. So let's make an email reminder to the invitee. So let's use a workflow. So 24 hours before the event starts, Calendly will send an email to the invitee. Or we can change this to 12 hours. So 12 hours after they schedule, or 12 hours before the meeting takes place, they'll receive an email. And that looks good. And let's go back. Oh. And we're good. All right. So next we can create notifications. email reminders, email follow-ups, or text reminders, or it can do a confirmation page as well. So after they schedule it, they'll see a default Calendly confirmation page, or I can link it to my own website or whatever website I want to. And if I was bold, I could ask them to pay for each meeting. So I could connect with Stripe or PayPal, and they would have to, put in their credit card information before they could schedule a meeting, which would be cool, but that's not what I'm about. So so now all this is done, we can go back and check it out. All right, here is our new meeting, and if we want to check out how a potential invitee will see it, let's click on View Booking Page. All right, so here is the calendar event. This will be a link that I can put in an email and send it to other people, or they can click on it to schedule an event with me. So if I put this on my website, they could click on this and schedule an event with me, and it will send me a notification. So here are all the days that are available to book a meeting. So here we have up to here, and since I only set 30 days, this is as far as they can book. So if we click on 19, here is a time list of everything that they can pick. So if we pick 10 a.m. and confirm it and put in their name, and schedule the event. All right, and now if we go to my Google Calendar, and that was in November 19th, here is the new event, which is what I set up through Calendly. And there we go. That's how you can set up an event through Calendly and get it to integrate with Google Calendar. Calendly is a very effective tool for you to help schedule and organize meetings with your coworkers, clients, or employees. I hope my walkthrough was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.